Hi y'all, welcome back to AstroMotivation. My name is JupiterJames, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little inspiration and encouragement per your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and technology, we were a society and a people that were better able to look up at the stars and understand exactly what the universe wanted from us. And so I'm just here on YouTube to remind you of the innate gifts and the innate knowledge that you already know and that you already have. That way we get to our dreams further and faster. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're gonna get into Moon in the 11th house. Now, Moon in the 11th house is gonna give me someone who really has big dreams for the future. Sometimes they may fluctuate, but depending on if they are making headway to the dreams that they have for the future will depend on if they in the present feel good or not. They are also someone who with their friends are going to take on a very nurturing, mothering role. They're gonna be very dependent on if the relationships with their friends are good or not, okay? If their friends are off or the relationship with their friends is off, they are gonna be off. But before we go ahead and unpack that very deep aspect, we're gonna go ahead and separate the aspects. That way we can do more with the information we've been given and we're not just confined to Moon in the 11th house, okay? So with Moon in astrology, for me as an astrologer, I always see Moon as the emotional fortitude of the person. It's gonna show me where this person is yearning out in the world and in their life, what they would most be comforted by, what they would most find happiness and joy, what would make this person the happiest in life and just makes them happiest in general. And this area of life, wherever Moon is in, will fluctuate. You know, it'll be hot, it'll be cold. So depending on if that area of life is good, their mood will be good. And if that area of their life is bad, their mood will be bad, right? So that is gonna show me that aspect or that principle, that theme of the Moon in astrology. It's also going to show me where the mom is in astrology as well. It's going to show me the dynamic you have with your mom, the flavor of the relationship and the dynamic that your mom treated you as a kid. How did she raise you? What was the dynamic? And like, how did she treat you emotionally so that now when you go out in the world, without you really even knowing it, this is how you relate with everyone else. You expect everyone to kind of give you the same flavor and the same vibe that your mom kind of programmed in you without you really even knowing it. And this kind of shows me that. So with the 11th house is always ruled by Aquarius and Uranus and Saturn because the default out of the packaging birth chart is always going to be ruled, the 11th house is always going to be ruled by Aquarius and Saturn and Uranus, okay? Now, no matter what planets and sign is in your respective birth chart, just know that the underlying layer of the birth chart just by default is always Aquarius and Saturn and Uranus, okay? And this is the house of your dreams. This is the house of your goals. I don't mean like bedtime dreams. I mean like your goals, like your dreams for the future. Where do you want to end up in 20 years? Or from you working hard at your job, this is that house. By the fruits of the labor within your job, this is where you end up in life, okay? When you retire and it's time for you to kick back, this is that house. This also shows me the communities that you find yourself in, the dynamic of the groups of people that you consider friends and the people that you want to be around, okay? As far as when you are out or just the hobbies that you do in life and just these are the communities, the friends, the people that you want to be around, the types of people that you find yourself in and that you are attached to, the groups of people, okay? This is also your future money gains as well. Now, with Moon, what happens when Moon goes into the 11th house? When Moon goes into the 11th house, this is gonna show me that your emotional center, your emotional fortitude, your emotional dependency is caught up on if you are chasing your goals for the future. If you are making headway in the dreams you consider for yourself or that you want for yourself, then you are going to be happy within your day. You know, if you've done something in your day that you feel is getting you further or closer to the dreams and goals that you have in your life, you're gonna be good. You know, you're gonna feel all right about yourself. You're gonna be like, okay, like I'm doing good. I did that thing. I did these 3 things, and that's gonna set me up. If like you are seeing that within your day you are slacking or you're lacking or you see in your life, you know, in the past 3 months I haven't really been doing really good with my investments or my 401k is failing or like, you know, then that's gonna really affect your mood. You're not gonna feel very good. This is also gonna be someone that those dreams for the future are gonna fluctuate. Again, you doing things for the future, it's gonna be some times where it's gonna be 6 months where you are doing everything possible to build that future life that you want, and you're gonna be doing everything to a T, right? And then you're gonna look up, and then a week later, you're just not doing anything. Or you can call up your investment bankers and they'll be like, hey, this isn't trending, this isn't good, like things aren't looking too hot right now. And then you call up a day later and they're like, wait, everything's actually good. And that again will determine how you feel in your present day. If things are looking bright and things are looking good for the future, you're gonna feel good about yourself, okay? This is also gonna show me someone who, with your mother could be far away. Your mother could be someone who was very ingenious, or very, she was also the same way, where she probably wasn't very emotional with you. She was probably more like a friend to you and was very just like unemotional, and wanted you to be the genius that you are, have a lot of foresight. She wanted you to be someone that, if you were showing your innovativeness, if you were showing her your genius, if you were showing her your goals for the future, then she's happy with you. She was probably someone that if you went to her and was like, hey mom, so in the future I'm gonna be this and we're gonna have that, and I'm gonna set you up for this, and I'm planning right now to do this so that in the future, then she would relate with you. She'd go, okay, yeah, really, okay, yeah, keep going. It's like that. It's like she wasn't very emotional, but she did relate with you whenever you were showing your plans for the future, or you were being very genius, or being very smart, or being very goal oriented. That's when she gave you love and adoration, and relationship is when you were carrying out those characteristics. Other than that, she was probably just very like, her mind was on other things. She was probably detached, and her mind was just on other things, okay? She was probably had a lot of children where she couldn't just give you the attention. She had to give everyone attention, and because of that, she seems detached. You know, she seems like someone that can't give a lot of emotion because there's a lot of you guys. But anyway, that's moon in the 11th house. I feel like your dreams are gonna also fluctuate. You're gonna change over time on what you deem important for your future. You probably had so many different dreams in your life on what you want to end up as, or what you want to become, or what you want to achieve in your life. And that is because the moon changes and it transforms. Now with moon here, you are also going to be someone, my biggest advice to you is to try to maybe come up with something like a product or an invention that will heal the collective. This is a very good placement for someone that can invent something, or is attached to a big organization that is aiming to heal the population. You could be attached to a really big company that is trying to heal the public. This could be pharmaceuticals, this could be anything that you're trying to heal the collective, or do something with medicine, and you're attached to a really big company. You could be involved in jobs like that, friendships like that, careers like that, okay? But yeah, if this sounds like you, can you let me know if this sounds like you or not? Was your mom someone who really wanted to pull out the genius within you and was always asking you, so what do you want to do in the future? Like, and when you showed her that, that's when she got on that same level with you? Are you someone that carries a lot of emotional weight with your friends, and you are a nurturing force for your friends? You are someone who seeks to heal your friends, and if you can't do that, or if you don't have friends that feel like kind of like family to you, or if you can't, or if things are going wrong with your friends or the organizations that you're a part of, then your mood is off. You know, you are all about the group. You're all about the group consciousness, and if you can't be a part of the group, you feel off. Is that you? Also, while you're at it, while you're letting me know if that tracks or not, let me know the sign that your moon in the 11th house is in, and that would help me like pinpoint what exactly you could be experiencing, because again, these are very general videos, and there's no way that I could, in this little 10-15 minute video, that I could pinpoint what everyone could experiencing with their different placements and different points within their chart. But if you let me know what your moon in the 11th house sign is in, I could give you 2 sentences on what you could be experiencing specifically within your chart, okay? So yeah, I feel like that's moon in the 11th house. You're gonna go through ups and downs with your friends. You are going to your mother's probably far away, or your mother's probably just far away emotionally, and those things will change. Those things will be hot and cold. You will have trends and times where your money looks good for the future and your goals look great for the future. And there's gonna be times where you're just like, oh my God, the future's looking real bleak. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna maintain. I don't know, but everything ultimately will pan out for the better. I would really, really highly suggest and I encourage you and motivate you to try to come up with a product with a lot of friends or like-minded individuals, right? And do something that can heal the public. If you can find yourself in a position or a community or a group of friends that are plotting and scheming on how to heal people or bring something to the table or invent something that can help heal the collective, it will make you a lot of money. I promise you, because this is a money house. And I'm telling you, if you do that, with that, if you take this advice, do it, and I bet you will become a millionaire. And if you do, you better circle back on this video and break me off a piece, yeah? But I don't really have much motivation for this placement. The only thing I can say is to try not to place so much value on the future. Try not to live in the present. You deserve to be happy today, and don't put so much stock and emotional stock in how your friends are doing or what the group is doing or if your friends like you or not. If the relationships with your friends and the groups and the organizations that you are a part of are okay with you or not, or if they are going good or not. You deserve to kind of be a little bit separate from that. That way you can be a person that exists in the now and are better able to cherish what you have now, because believe it or not, in the future you're gonna look back on moments like this and go, damn, you know, I had it made. I just was so paranoid and so emotionally futuristic and just so, my mind was so focused on the future that now that I'm here, I'm looking back and the best of times have passed me. Like, I'm like, you get what I'm saying? So live in the present, try to find things in your now that will satisfy you, that will bring joy and comfort to you. And through that, you will find that you are able to really see what the future is gonna hold for you and where the trends are and what could be good for you or not. But yeah, I really do feel that this placement could be someone who is always focusing on the future. And if the future doesn't look the way that you feel it should look, or if you're not doing things in the present, then your present is off. And I don't think that you deserve that. I don't think anyone deserves that. But yeah, that was my video. If you have a different placement that is not the moon in the 11th house within your chart that you would like for me to cover, let me know and I will do a video for that for you guys, okay? Just write it down in my comments what your placement is with the moon in the 11th house with your sign, and then in that same comment, just write what video you would like me to do in the future per a different placement within your chart, and I'll be sure to get that up and running for you guys. But I really do hope that this video gave you some inspiration and some clarity within your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, this is a very good placement for big gains in the future, and foreign affairs will do you some real good, okay? But I will see y'all on the next one, all right? Y'all have a great day. Bye.